fans, this is Zubi Masters returning to my Let's Play of Danganronpa V3 Killing Heart. What's with that face? It looks like you just woke up. I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll just get used to this place. I suppose that's true. It's fine, let's just get to stop the ritual. Kaito, I heard from Maki Roll. It seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual. Maki Roll, don't give me such a weird nickname. Brought Kaito here, Maki? Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay? I don't have time to be worried about me. You gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last. Not gonna last. Kaito, are you scared? Hmm?
No.
It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because?
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since we started talking about resurrecting the dead. Don't be stupid. There's no way. So I was right? Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared? It's not that I'm scared, it's just that's how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories? Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke. Dad, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all that crap started. So that's what happened. So let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. Think getting scared? I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything. Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki Roll. Hurry up. Seriously, don't call me Maki Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. You guys again.
Why?
So why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time? I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie. So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen. That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay? But it's good that you're here. She won't open the door for anyone but the members of the student council, right? So tell Angie to open it for us. That's impossible. Not possible. I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she's really been into her work. She won't come out. Won't come out. Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both the doors and the back one are locked. Both doors are locked? I have the Nama trying to turn it. It really is locked. These doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there.
Hey.
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer. Oh, Well, we need to get inside right now. Why? You know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do. I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting. You obviously didn't hear anything at all. Where did you come from? Well, Birdie told me that now there'd be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? Ah, the lockpicking. Huh? Lockpicking? During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our room by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skill to get the slab door open? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Go over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock. It's rude to pick a lock without permission. Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie. Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door. Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. She pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
See?
There, open sesame. That's simple? Not too bad, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know. Lockpicking seems more to petty thieves.
You got me.
Ah, that cuts real deep, Maki.
All right.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie. Yeah, you're right. I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Why am I nervous? I pushed open and saw. A body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. She puked again, and it screamed this time. When Scream Puke says it's to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth happened? What about to happen?
Well then.
Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie. Why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't. That's not true. Angie said Atua always by our side. I don't have time to be talking about this instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Now we gotta talk about which of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Wait, this is the part of the killing?
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way.
But why would someone do such awful things? Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Could it be?
Is it possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but... Oh, vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodum? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along. Don't worry, overcome this will bring everyone closer to death. That has been the case so far, yes. Their bonds get stronger with each class trial, doesn't it? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? Let's get started. Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must disprove these first. Look, the Monokuma file. I want to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monofine? By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all the killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. More green puke. This is really unlucky. There is no use complaining. We are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do. Yes. Yep. I mean, by third murder, we should be pretty used to the dead body. Not going to. No way going to ever get used to this.
No.
Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's all nice and all, but it's pretty insecure. We're coming from an assassin. Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice. That's true. Still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in the pool of light. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. Alright, bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
But are you feeling okay, Kaito? We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit. The culprit is really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Samugi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every single time? Well, that's not it. I mean, I could have it in the work of the transfer student. Huh? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Hey.
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault telling scary stories out of nowhere like that? Saying messed up stuff like that? I told her you're alright. Sure, sorry Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. The left's still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage.
Jeez.
You're clearly right in your psychic role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to set it out anymore.
Well...
We should check the Monokuma file first, right? Let's take a look. Found the Ultimate Artist Lab. That's approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound in the back of the neck. The forehead also has laceration. Monokuma file includes the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said. What good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes.
Why?
A member of the student council? That's...
Alright.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve the mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't. Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Danji's body. If we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else? It's too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we go use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
It's no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We can't say with certainty, no.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Ichi.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with this seance called the Caged Child.
What are you trying to pull?
What are you talking about? Cut it out already. Yeah, there's no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation? If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close. First a resurrection result, now a seance? Are you messing with us?
You understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occults. They are written in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, here we have a rare chance to perform a legendary seance on the caged child. You'd be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes.
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However,
I suspect the only way to confirm your early theory is by performing the seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one head. So, to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar to say the least. Holding a seance to figure out about the ritual, so we're gonna fight the occult with the occult?
Okay,
Well, I can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easy solution.
how exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. Seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it. I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Okay, I will.
So then,
Oh, we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the cage child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come
You're
too.
right.
I guess we can't be picky. Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
well then,
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
no.
In order for the cage child to succeed, a room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off will make it quite dark enough. And how about the empty rooms?
That's
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we pull out the candles, it should be pitch black. Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up.
I agree with Himiko.
tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
I see. Yes.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do this?
You understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, didn't I? We need to use all our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kyoko, Kichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are you serious about this stupid seance? Perhaps it's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do.
Is this?
It's a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
Because no one has used this door since we came in. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in and being locked ever since. Wait, what's this? There's some golden shiny on the top tab of the slide. Golden shiny, could it be?
Is that all right?
Rocky Maze? See it for a minute. I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you must. Touch the knob, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I expected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it, this could be an important clue.
Well,
I'm curious about this real door too. Here, but there's something else that bothers me. Lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? Let me take a closer look. We can walk over to the front door. Lying down.
what's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look? I was planning
About a minute?
to. And let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. This book. I'm sure I'll reach it on the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon. Ichi tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
If we looked at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Take a look. Perform an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone must participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out however material you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be labeled, it will with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn the Necronomicon to ashes. Be cautious, be mindful of the carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the acids on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Freeze and wait after a while. Feel a light tap on your back, so that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual. Kenji really believes in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. He's telling that he was particularly eerie. They're dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
He made all of these wax figurines. This rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. That means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten those ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. I know these effigies are just wax, but it still creeped me out.
That's true.
The effigies look exactly like the real people, not just their face, but their bodies too. Ultimate art certainly has talent. It was
By
talented.
the way,
Why is the effigy hanging upside down? Is that part of the ritual? Not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? They're going to do this much work. There must be some reason to it. Could be. Who could do this? Culprit, Angie, or something else entirely? Kind of stabbed into Kaie's wax effigy. Who did this and why?
Wait a minute.
Let me see. Nudged aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't. You wanted him to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because
Yes, but we have to preserve the scene. Pay no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this?
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
okay.
Yeah, I believe it's one that was displayed in the Ultimate Anthropologist's lab. Is that so?
Okay.
You can probably assume that this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stain at the tip. The rest is too edgy to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone with my lab and grabbed some suitable
Could
weapons.
it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon. My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length. Oh, really?
That's true.
Not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know that I don't use swords for work. When I start working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used swords since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose someone in everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. How did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on the katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I think I'll wash them later. Scolded me, then stood in front of Kaie's effigy.
Hey.
I'm gonna put the katana back where I found it. It's too hard to watch. Look.
Okay.
Thank you. Why was a weapon stabbed into the wife's effigy? The hanging wife's effigy, no one. So was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
What are you talking about?
What's the reason for this? I honestly have no idea.
Well,
Investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The older anthropologist left. Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Delivering from Angie's hit. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab from the neck back of her neck, as well as a laceration from her forehead. There's a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely. Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her on the head before stabbing her from behind. Her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
Remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these two wounds?
Huh?
What's wrong with
Wait a minute.
Move.
Is this?
What's this doing cramped underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing? I don't know. It must be related to this case. Alright, hair stuck to the tape. Long hair. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body. It's partially visual. As a detective, you shouldn't have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. Don't beat yourself over it. Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki. Do you want to die? Sorry, joking, I couldn't resist.
Wait a minute.
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That doesn't sound like a joke, though.
Hey.
I just want to confirm something. I'm sure that the front door was locked. I'm positive. It was locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked and locked it open. He put out some thin needles and stuck into the keyhole of the lock. There, open sesame. So he picked this cylinder lock open.
Hey.
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? It would have been possible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key.
Then.
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened it and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from the inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking it's possible. If it's the case, the question becomes how the person who locked the door got outside. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the door. It's strange that the front and back door have different locks. The cylinder lock, the dark has a sliding lock. By the look we discovered the bodies, both doors are locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked.
You're right.
Cylinder lock, he was taken by the Monocubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? You could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door and go in and out of the lab. So he created the locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from outside, but out by picking after he killed Angie.
I remember
It's
correctly.
true. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when he tried to enter the lab ourselves. He's clearly suspicious, but that solution seems too convenient. sure if it's okay to say this, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? It's not like I approve or anything, but I earlier heard Himiko say when Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko? As a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Angie would have been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would have only unlocked the door if she heard a student council member's
That's
voice.
true.
That would certainly point at Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. I wanted to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Sumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange, impossible even. Why do you think that? Because student council make rules that we know that no one can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should be been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But Angie's Atua's rule. Angie said he punished us if we did not follow his rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie is also working here at night. She was?
But
No way, the student council would never break own rules. They should have been asleep in their own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her room and got brought here. So Gonta could have saved her if only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie, Gonta could not save you. I figure it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rules. His butt, the beauty really has figured. Saw figure out. You know who the culprit is? Huh? The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey.
Shoichi, do we really have time to be listening to her? Hey, wait. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Listen. Okay. If you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. You know, you're all dumber than fleas, but even you know how these weird wax dolls are, right? They're strange, are they? For ritual or another? I figure out just one glance, these are diversions. Diversion? The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that? Wait, how should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. Can't say I blame her.
What was that?
The hell's her problem? She's on the rag or something? So, Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's see how detailed they really are. Huh? Hey, what are you doing? Stop! Let's see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, did you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to me is a waste of time. From Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe before. That fits 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There are several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions. If we think about all the evidence in the combination, this might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. What's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Right now.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. For now.
Got a minute?
Is that really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up. Right, first we should investigate the anthropologist lab. Find a clue related to the katana. We need to check if the katana really did come from that blade. Is there something wrong? What just occurred to me? Why am I acting like your partner?
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help for me. It is from. It's just the sheet. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheet. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of
That's
it.
true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. What are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that's your signature look.
Anyway.
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it. Something for the seance. That white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue and the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Why don't ask me? I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means.
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet. Study. So let's see. She looked around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, this
Yeah.
the Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Cage Child Sam? Oh, this is the page. It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing is the same. Saying the magic circle is the one in the picture. Well, let's see. In order to perform the cage, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Cage Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on the stone on the ground. Afterwards, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparation. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue? When the preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete dark. The seance will begin with the 4 participants on each standing at the corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Dog song. After the song says is the Cage Child, then they say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated. Probably fans have better chances of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works out, Kyo has been wanting to conduct a seance for a while. Since I am fortunate enough to obtain one of these copies, I've already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate!
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct a seance with that.
But
Is it even possible contacting... Yes, why don't you join us, Shuichi? Huh? You see how it plays out with your own eyes.
see,
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
that's true.
I think it's better if you join them. You think so?
Don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happened. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. If I need to go play, then let the room.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5 members, including the spirit medium, may join. Man, what a shame. Well, Geek Boy, you're out. Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilt for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing. No one apologized yet. Oh, fine, not bad. Don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Whiny, I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do?
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warning.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn out. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it's easily disrupt when you drew this magic circle with salt. I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. So I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, the Cage Child song memorized, you must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. And else has already memorized. After all, you'll be unable to read the doc.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Well then, let's begin the ritual right away.
Exciting.
You get to see Angie.
So then,
For that, let's choose a spiritual medium. Be best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
no.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. If you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then...
So now that we decided on a spirit... Alright, I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps, it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility!
So then... Let's see. Yeah.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. Guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing. So then...
Point of no return, No, after this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it would be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I won't say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
Well then...
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. I chose to sit in a different corner.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie. Then I'll blow out the candle now.
Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my intuitional fear of the dark, I moved alongside the wall back to my corner, then began to sing.
At last, at long last.
He'll let us fall in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little Oscar, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
I finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What?
Say,
It's the caged child, Angie Yano. You've been calling it out if the medium, man.
say,
It's the caged child, Angie. What's going on?
say,
What's the matter?
Why won't Angie answer?
hold on.
Yumiko, if it was very clear that you were not to speak yet. Something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed.
Let's see.
Let's light the candles
Huh?
for you. Is that okay? Just for now. Along the walls, I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. What's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect. Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there?
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit entered her. She followed orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as these need to be thought in and completed the same way. Those who remove the object from the magic circle must be the same who brought him in. If not, the spirit medium may stay in the medium's body.
Yeah.
Seeing as how it was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around. Well, whatever.
Now, I
Tap her gently and pull this.
oh. Perhaps.
Something like ran towards the cage. Nico, I told you not to step on the... She wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... just grabbed the cage, lifted up, and...
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofine's green poop was predicting this.
Ah!
Is normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone please assemble in the seance room. Second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen? Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta no could protect you. Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened? I don't know what happened.
What on earth?
I'm surprised you. I never thought a murder happened during an investigation. And I guess now we should maybe start the investigation right away. For that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes. What happened in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two black? Will we need to find them both at this clash? Now that you mentioned, that's a good point. What could happen in that scenario? Or what could happen? Monodon, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Monodon? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for... Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault Daddy ended up like this. It's your fault, Mono. Just Daddy, help. We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That'll snap him out. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now. That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodon. Hey, I love you so much. Please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Hey, you're making me blush. I'm back. Are you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable, darling cubs. With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! It's better not awaken anything in me.
And that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally more companies won't let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is just leave whenever you get permission or not. Oh wait, so then who's this Baldy here? Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Oh, I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that nuisance is out of the way, what are you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens when you vote if there are two blackened candidates? I have the answer for that. It's first come, first serve. First come, first serve. The blacken who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blacken who killed Angie is the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blacken. Basically, Tenko's killer is waste to kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. I'll add that to the school regulations so you can review it later. Also update the Monokuma file. Do you best investigate this murder too? Oh, everything goes smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take the vice action. Indecision is just the word. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time like you. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That was amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. I'm So to make sense of
Listen
all that,
closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But if we don't know if there's a different culprit, do we? Ooh, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
Exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so
Piece of
excited.
shit!
You fucking psycho. Shuichi, this is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now. So this is where you need to step up. Listen, Shuichi, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Yeah, then let's check the Monokuma file first. Found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The only visible injury is a stab wound in the back of her neck. Stab wound is the same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse? Not again. Curse!
Hey!
What? Curse! Kaijo, calm down! No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
A dull sound reverberated through the room.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad for a different reason. Gotta get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence. True, we haven't much time to mourn Tenko's death as our lives are at risk. True, but Angie and then Tenko? I think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Seth, Takada, soft guard. Everyone is in pain. I need to keep it together. I have to work hard because I'm a detective. Tarkin here. We can't investigate if we want to. Going to bring candles from other rooms to make this room brighter, okay? No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary. Huh? What? Show him, Kyo. Show him your new pal. New pal.
His eyes lit up. I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate. Yeah, you're right. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it and stay tuned.